if you know when you come in here on Monday that on Friday afternoon an audience is going to sit there and demand to be uplifted, then you have to do something about that. So it's about that journey from A to B, you know, Monday to Friday. Write loads of songs, you know, write loads of songs. That is what you have to do. If you want to be a songwriter, you have to write. We're in Film City, Glasgow, and we're in residence for a week. And what we're doing is we're writing songs, basically. And we're writing songs collaboratively, and we're building towards a performance of those songs on Friday. So it's a third year module in the commercial music degree, and it's designed to give songwriters and performers the chance to work in a very intensive way. So they come in here Monday morning, and they basically stay here until we let them out on Friday.
This was my last ride, one last place to lay my head and lie. This was my last ride, one last place to lay my head and lie.
I'm Laura Mackenzie, in my third year of the commercial music degree. I've been in bands for about 7 or 8 years. That's why I'm here, to kind of improve on my writing.
I'm in 4th year at UWS, so I'm sort of about 6 weeks away from finishing my degree.
I'm Stuart, I'm in 3rd year, so I've got 1 year left.
Do you know what time I wake up? Put on my makeup, dress myself in something I think that you love. I just want to wear jeans and a hoodie and skate my greasy hair into a scrunchie. But all the effort wasted on someone who can't see past their own reflection. Just because I love you, don't mean I like you. I think we should change.
It's so cringy, but I don't know what to do.
So what is it? What is it?
Well, we're trying to make it like from like a totally jealous girlfriend. We haven't really got into the jealous.
I know we haven't really got into it too
But,
much yet. It's just like
I don't know.
birds tend to go a wee bit psycho. Do you know that?
I think that's a good title for a song. Birds tend to go a bit psycho. That'd be an awesome title for a song. Yeah, exactly.
It was a week intensive course of like 9 to 5 of songwriting, and we get a different task every day, so you get paired up with somebody at random and have to just write songs in a few hours.
We've been kind of all flung together. A lot of these guys know each other. There's a couple of us for the 4th year have come in with these 3rd year guys to write songs and to write collaboratively. Some of this for the first time, I think. So.
It's like a week-long songwriting module. It's a really intense, it's called Advanced Songwriting and Performance, and it's a week-long, intense songwriting experience. Quite, what's the word? Like co-writing.
Yeah.
So you're not writing by yourself, you're writing with a different partner each time and every day, and it culminates in a performance on the Friday.
Only it is you say I'm sensitive and you call me whore. We'll be together till you push me out the door. I know it's not eternal, it doesn't have to be. Just spend another day with me.
Don't be afraid to choose the most effective lines. Be like, if that one really works, and this one's funny, but these ones aren't, and kind of build on the good ones that you've got. And
we've been working with Jo Mango, and she's a really good songwriter. She's been kind of going into how to make it less cliche, kind of, and just how to switch things like words around to make it sound a bit more intelligent.
I like what was the last line, I love you but I don't necessarily like you, that kind of thing. Where did that come from? Is that
just like all the, like you make
we're
all
just
this,
like
we're talking about like you make all this effort and then like you're like, oh, fuck it, you don't bother anyway. It's like I love you, but it really has to be opposite. You know what I mean? Birds just go psycho.
And we've been set different tasks every day. There's been specific things we've been trying to achieve in the songwriting process, so it's been interesting.
I really like a lot of the songs that have been written this week actually, and I think one of the things that's been strongest about it has been melody. It's one thing in songwriting, sometimes people really concentrate a lot on lyrics, and actually when you're teaching songwriting, when you're mentoring people through that, I hear myself talking about lyrics a lot and talking about, you know, what the lyrics mean or how the lyrics are expressing ideas, but actually melody is the thing that people, I think, by and large are most interested in. So I think there's a lot of really beautiful tunes have been made this week. I don't think it's a case of saying that this one song is better than that one song. I think there's a general kind of atmosphere about a lot of the songs this time. And this afternoon when we hear them all together, I think that sense of a big group all producing one piece of work collaboratively, I think that's going to be quite a strong sense that comes through in the work.
Doesn't mean you can't feel pain. No memories to choose from. A comfort that I can't.
Something like this a week where we can all take time out and come and do this. It'd be great to do that once a week with people, but you just don't have the time. You're working, you're studying, you've got stuff, you've got other things going on in your life, and it's really difficult to dedicate some real serious time to songwriting without it just being kind of lazy or kind of dashing stuff down and then going away to wash the dishes or something, you know. That's
another reason why this week's been really, really good, because like as we said earlier on, that when you're writing songs and you kind of leave it, and then something distracts you, and then you leave it, and maybe you have another idea for a song, so you start writing that one, this one leaves unfinished. Because you're here and it's really intense, you're like, that's that song finished. And it kind of gives you almost more inspiration to go out and write more.
Because I'm a Christian and I've had a lot of work to do with the church in the last few years with my music. It's interesting to see how that kind of fleshes out. I was recently asked to do a project called Blue Christmas, which is about how people who are grieving or people who are dying or people who are just struggling with, you know, all the aspects of life, I suppose, that you can struggle with. Where's the enjoyment for them? Where's the comfort? And I guess it's just kind of conceptualising that in a way that's going to mean something and also bring a bit of comfort and a bit of kind of peace and understanding.
Forward-facing and public-facing as an artist, because artists have got a duty, I think, to give their work to other people. That's the point of it.
I think that's it's one of the great powers music has, is to let people know that things are all right, or that they will be all right, or that the thing that they're going through will come to an end. Music's a great communicator in that sense, and I connect with God through music. There's no doubt about that. God's spoken to me directly through music, without it being some kind of, you know, Joan of Arc voice in my head kind of thing. You know, God puts landmarks out for me with the songs I encounter and the songs I write. So hopefully the Church of Scotland will give me a job. And I'd like to do that. I think I'd just like to write songs that make people feel better about who they are, and can give them a kind of a coping mechanism for dealing with things that are tough.
As a songwriter, if your work doesn't have a public life, if it's not released, or if you don't go and play it for people, then you never know if it's got anything to say. I can play you one of my songs and I immediately know if it has said anything to you, if it's moved you, if you're even interested in it, okay? If you're not there and I just play it, I've got no idea. So I'm working as an artist in a vacuum.
Music's one of those businesses where, you know, you can kind of just fall into anything at any point. It just depends who you meet and who you like. What I'd like to do is write songs for a living and perform my own. I think that'd be a really good career.
It sounds so cliche, but it's my passion. I absolutely love everything about music, and to be able to like communicate with people like through songwriting and stuff, it's quite a good ability.
Yeah, I'd recommend everyone in the course do something like this. Not only as a songwriting process, but also as a kind of development, like personal development kind of process.
Therapeutic.
And networking as well, you know.
Like, we'll work together again, I'd imagine. You get a respect from people, and it's stronger than just going, oh, that guy's a decent singer, you know. It's actually going, God, he really spoke about that.
Wow.
And didn't mind us hearing it. So it's
it's been more than valuable, put it that way.
Yeah, well, it's been mind blowing. Yeah, it really has been.
I think the group are ready now for the final performance. You know, I think that's what, you know, it's difficult to know when that happens, and usually in creative work it happens at the last minute. You know, they become ready for something. We're really now seriously considering how to put all these creative pieces that we worked with this week into a coherent context for an audience.
Some people go to the gym, some people take drugs, some people drink. You know, I write songs. It's much more rewarding.
It's healthier, better for me.
Yeah, it's much more rewarding to self-destruct through lyric than through substance.
In the sky.
I think, you know, we can go out and take Glasgow by storm if not the world, you know. I think there's definitely you know, we can
First Glasgow, down to Ford.